Alright guys, welcome to section 7.4 part B. We are going to be doing areas of kites and rhombuses. My airliner will not work, so I apologize for having everything typed and me not writing. First thing I want you to do is look at these two shapes. They both have diagonals. And what we know about the diagonals of a rhombus is that they bisect each other. So I know that is congruent to that, and this piece is congruent to this piece. Now, kite, I also know that it cuts it in half, or this one is cut in half, but this one is not. Now, I want you to look at this down here. If I take each one of these triangles from a kite and I spin them like this, now all these triangles are congruent. We now have a rectangle. And notice that the diagonals are the lengths and the width of my rectangle. So when we have our formula for area of kite and rhombus, it is going to be 1/2 of our D1 times our D2. And this includes our whole diagonal. So we have 1/2 of this diagonal times this diagonal. Okay, so our first example, we have finding the area of kites. Now, our diagonal is going to be the length of this plus this. So we start out with our formula, which is area equals 1/2 diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. So then we have area equals 1/2 of 2 plus 5 for our first diagonal, because we need this whole thing, plus, or times 3 plus 3 for our second diagonal. Then we end up with area equals 1/2 of 7 times 6. So we have 7 times 6, which is 42. So we have half of 42, which is 21. And don't forget our label, which is meters squared. Now, the next one, I want you to try to do on your own and then check your answers with me. We have our area of our area formula for our kite, which is area equals 1/2 D1 D2, which is diagonal 1 and diagonal 2. Now, we have area equals 1/2 our diagonal 1, which is going to be 1 plus 1, and then our diagonal 2, which is going to be 10 plus 2. Now, it does not matter which one you label diagonal 1 or diagonal 2. I could have done 1/2 of 10 plus 2 times 1 plus 1. So now I have area equals 2 times 12, because 10 plus 2 is 12, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So then I have 1/2 of 24, because 2 times 12 equals 24. And then I am left with area equals 12 inches squared. Don't forget your inches squared label since we're talking about area. Our last example is going to be finding the area of a rhombus. Now, the thing that I know about the area of a rhombus is that we have right triangles. So I can use Pythagorean theorem to find my height. So I have this here as a right triangle, and I am looking for what goes on this line here. Now, Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So I have my a squared, which is going to be 12 squared, plus my b squared, which I don't know what it is yet, equals my c squared, and remember c squared is always the hypotenuse. So I have 12 squared plus b squared equals 15 squared. 12 squared is 144. 15 squared is 225 squared, so I'm left with 144 plus b squared equals 225. Now I am going to subtract 144 from both sides to get b squared by itself. So I have b squared is equal to 81. And b squared, or if I take the square root of both sides, so like this, square root and square root, this is going to go away, so I'm left with b equals the square root of 81, which is 9. So now I know that this side here is equal to 9. Okay, now I know that a rhombus, the diagonals bisect each other. So if this piece is 9, then this piece is also 9. And if this piece is 12, then this piece is also 12. So over here in my formula, I have area equals 1/2 d1 d2. So I have area equals 1/2 of 9 plus 9 for my diagonal 1 times 12 plus 12 for my diagonal 2. Then I have 1/2 of 18 times 24. 9 plus 9 is 18, 12 plus 12 is 24. And then I'm left with half of 432, because 18 times 24 is 432. And I am left with area is equal to 216 meters squared. Again, meters squared is the most important thing here. It will be a point on your test for you to label your areas with your units squared. Now I want you to do this one at home. Remember, and bring it to me in class. Remember that I can draw in my other diagonal right here. And then this is a rhombus, so I know that this piece is congruent to this piece, and this piece is congruent to this piece. Good luck, and I will see you tomorrow.